Hey YouTube, here is an update on, well, actually had a video on this international spinner. It's it's about the same as the domestic carry-on, but but I opted for the international one because it fits my laptop bag, which is a Briggs as well. I should probably bring that out later. I will, and it fits more proportionate. The dimensions are the same on top, so it's not, the laptop bag isn't sticking out further than the bag itself, so it's a little bit wider, and it's only like an inch or so. It fits on domestic travel, whether you're on like the ERJ was at 137s, which I think those you have to check anyways. So anywhere in a carry-on, a domestic carry-on would fit, it does fit. Just flew on the newer 737s where it has where you turn the bag to the side and it pushes up into the compartment. That one, it does fit, so no worries. These two are the medium and the large baseline spinners. So that is for family travel. This is my for regular everyday travel, car or on the plane. And you saw the video, it works out great. I'll open up all of them a little bit later on and then go ahead and grab that laptop bag as well so you can see what it looks like when it's on top. But I saw that the Briggs videos were popular, so I guess people are interested, and so I know it's a lot, and that's probably the biggest thing that kind of dissuades people. And you're probably looking at, I don't know, each one of these $600. So it's quite a bit of money. But when you think about, consistent travel history and how many bags you've actually replaced, you can probably justify the cost if you end up traveling enough. Now, if you're younger and you just started, granted, I understand the cheaper bags, they make sense, but when you consider you go 10 years and you consider all the little bags that you picked up from, Walmart, airport, where you had emergency or they broke, when you accumulate the cost, I think that's what I did. And I was like, well, I paid for some, off-brand stuff, and I paid for some Samsonite bags, and you pretty much had $600 with a couple bags. These are all lifetime warranty, so that was a big selling point. And so this one we use for family travel. Well, these two big ones. My wife and 3 kids, and they're all 3 of these bags are the expanding type, and you can tell by this line right here. Same thing, they all have that same mechanism of how they actually open up, so I'll show you that in a second. So here all 3 bags opened up, and you can see they all have that same mechanism where it allows them to expand and actually hold the bags, keep them nice and tight. This is the Briggs toiletry bag. I like it because it fits nicely just in that area, and I lay my clothes starting with like socks and underwear on this side that can be squished down, and then put t-shirts and pants over that when it's flat on a flat surface, or even with that toiletry bag. So they're pretty much identical from this baseline carry to the medium to the large, just the size. Early on, my wife gave me some good advice about, since we're having kids and we wanted more kids, for backpacking gear and all that stuff, we're gonna have to carry more and more. So might as well just go for the large one. So if you're along on that same boat where you have kids or planning on having more kids, or even kids in general, if you're gonna check the bag, you might as well take this one. The weight difference isn't all that big, but keep in mind the biggest factor that's going to stop you for this big bag is that the weight limit. Are you willing to pay additional costs if you go over that 50 or 70 for some international travel? So this can fill, the large can fill up quite quickly with, if you're taking more than clothes. And that's what we like the large one for, is taking, we can fit everybody's clothes. And in the summertime, we usually spend a month away from home, so we can fit all the 3 kids. I usually don't put my stuff in there because everything on mine, I still take my international spinner. But kids, wife's clothes, all the light stuff can go in here. And then some of our heavier items, toys, books, diapers, what have you, can go into this one. And they're both being checked and just keeping them under 50 pounds. So this one, like sometimes we'll take swimming stuff. So life vest, snorkel gear, stuff like that, fins. And if you need just the space too, right? This is longer and wider. So if you just need the physical space to accommodate some larger objects, this is great too. But just keep in mind of that 50 pounds. Even with clothes, we can get that over the large one over 50 pounds very easily. So, but typically we try to put heavier ones in the smaller one, and then the last one just for I pack pretty light, fairly efficiently, so I don't need a whole lot. But even when I do check it and actually expanding this, I can hold. Well, one second. So that's fully expanded now, and that's pretty deep. So if you know the dimensions of this toiletry bag, so you're talking about almost another 6 inches above from that. So I've had jackets, slacks, casual wear, dress shoes, all in this bag for 2 weeks, and now granted I checked it in, but it still all fits in there. So like I said, we take these 2 bags when we travel, and like I said, that's for a month we're out of the home, and these 2 bags worked out great. So if you're just going solo, this one, it works great for if you're just carrying on and you're not really carrying that much, but if you need to, you can very easily convert it to check baggage, and you can carry quite a bit more on that. So very versatile. Been very happy with the international spinner, and I'll put the laptop bag on top. So that's the laptop bag. That's the Briggs. That's not a spinner. That's just a 2-wheel, because the spinner is quite a bit taller to accommodate those 4 wheels that stand up. So it's just a 2 wheels. But you can see how well it fits. The side-to-side dimensions are almost exactly even. The bars line up perfectly, which of course they should. Now, that bag is fully expanded right now. And right now, very stable, but usually I don't check my baggage, and so I'm carrying this on. So my laptop bag it makes it top heavy. So once you compress the lower ones, or when you have to, when you shove them into the overhead bins, it wants to fall over. And so if I'm traveling through a large airport and I'm making stops, well, I'll just go ahead to the bathroom and just reach inside and expand the bag at the bottom and top. It's a minor step, granted, yeah, some people are going to say, oh, you shouldn't have to, right? Yeah, it's a $600 bag, and yeah, you're right, not arguing with you there. But yeah, other than that, granted, like I said, I have a laptop bag that weighs about 25 pounds, so it makes it top heavy. So you're asking a lot, right? Not just in terms of the bag, but also, physics and the whole deal. So yeah, that's what it looks like. So I guess, yeah, now we have 4 pieces, including the toiletry, and I keep continuing to purchase from them. Their customer service has been great. I got new straps for the bag. Some of the little fake leather came off, and I register all the products, and it's a lifetime warranty. So just look at the cost. I mean, if you're traveling, especially on a regular basis, you know that having a bag fail at the airport or something like that is pretty could be quite a catastrophe, especially in the middle of transitioning between gates or international travel. It's if you rely on it every day, then I think you should go ahead and just pay for the bags. Other brand that I know people like for people who travel on a regular basis like I do are the Toomey bags, and I've heard great things about their warranty too. But the Briggs is the one that I liked, and they've been good, and they have a global lifetime warranty, whereas Toomey, I know even after 10 years they'll give you money to help pay for a new bag, which is quite substantial, but this is lifetime something happens, the bag doesn't function as it should, they will give you a new bag. And I know that for sure from people that have turned in bags that were 10 years old that have failed. So uh, yeah, love to support them, and not paid by them, not paid by anybody. Just I saw this was a popular video, so I thought I'd share the other bags that we have as well, and that we continue to go with Briggs. We've been happy with the quality, and they've held up really great. So thanks, hope you enjoyed it. Bye.